Scratch worked as a talent scout when it first started out. Studio One released his Chicken Scratch Cry, but never gave him a true line. A herbal chemist, so often merry, known for more than Guinness and Londonderry. Godfather of reggae, some right after his name, it was his innovative style that brought celestial fame. His productions mashed up the place. Perry had reggae sauce before Levi's first case. His history shrouded in mystery. Life stories extraordinary, contains both fact and fiction. Moves from Kingston to Brixton. People Funny Boy gave the world a prodigious taste, enough to instruct them to watch his space. The ingenious overdubbing of a bawling infant overruled the islands like St. Vincent. In many ways, he's a typical Jamaican. Full an assistant named Beryl, he was born in Kendal, so you don't know him have a brethren named Errol. At dominoes, he's more than able, strategically places cards upon the table. But in the studio, he's more like Van Gogh. They seem to notice after return of Django, an early specimen of Perry's alchemy. A signal he was to be lieutenant in reggae's army leaves no doubt of me. Scratch paved the way for Marley. Lee took Bob under his expanding wing, propelled the wind beneath the sails that carried Bob as the captain and made the whalers the sailors who harmoniously backed him. But Perry possessed plenty bad habit. Renowned as a womanizing herbal addict, his fidelity was infinitely tragic. See a woman in liking him for avid. His lyrics were risky and hands notoriously frisky. Terribly irked when not paid his dues. Ironic since he was infamous for doing that to other dudes. But no one can deny. Scratch produced musical voodoo. In the 70s, the Black Ark painted a regal pictures who's who, carried more than simply 2 by 2. Dennis Brown, Ken Booth, Max Romeo to name a few. The Ark housed reggae in its heyday. Scratch laid the commandments that were innovating, wrote them daily, deeper, smoother, more enticing textures and tunes than when he mused from Alice to the Soundcraft. A whole host of nutrients fueled his propensity to mix, while others stayed firm on safe commercial ground. Perry concerned himself with only innovative sound, instigating raving fake oddity and mixing idiosyncrasy. Percussion was sometimes invoked using hammers and nails literally. Such was the rawness of Scratch's industry. Black Ark recording sessions seemed like a party. Those environments induced his free-flowing artistry. It was a smoke-filled theatre producing his dirty creativity. It was a radical sorcerer producing poetry and wizardry. Perry produced and wrote music for real folk, often poetically capturing the political backdrop. The potency of police and thieves carried it from pre-election Kingston without dropping a beat. All the way to West London's carnival streets, anti-violent songs. All the way to West London's carnival streets, anti-violent songs that foretold forthcoming apocalypse and still the hope in Jamaicans they could top it. Scratch delights fans and confounds enemies with his biblical astrology. Much political commentary was laced as part of the arcology anthology. He's an artistic visionary. Vinyl being his canvas and sound his brush, his fiddling transformed fussing and fighting into a resounding plea, begging peeps for ghetto unity. Back when Brits never batted an eyelid when Jamo musicians were mentioned, his mere presence made Brit pens journalists stand to attention. His contemporaries took inspiration from his innovations. He virtually invented engineering ingenuity, laid traps intuitively, adhering only to his natural sensibilities in order to channel his manifest creativity, even when using rudimentary facilities. At the Ark, it seemed like he was working with 20, even when he only had 4 decks. It was his simplicity that made his approach complex. And because of all this, he demands our respect. While some have alleged his meanness, all attest to his musical genius. What he's done is unparalleled to date, and it's such sentiments this poem reiterates. Lee Scratch Perry. So this is the problem with music. Timing is just off. Lee Scratch Perry, him a legendary